Hi everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts. I'm here to make some ephemera, some junk journal ephemera, using up some of my hoarded supplies. And one of the things I hoard a lot are these pet stickers. Yeah, these are the ones, they're very pretty, but they're shiny. And if, like me, you don't like the shine, I'm going to show you my preferred method to take the shine away from these stickers. There's lots of ways to do it. This is just my favourite. And we'll be making some pretty ephemera along the way. I've got a few examples. Here's a tag. I have lots of tags and bits and bobs in my stash ready to put a focal point on and finish decorating, and that's what I'm hoping to get through a lot of those today. This one was already collaged and I've just added that sticker. Believe it or not, that is a pet sticker. That is a mushroom. I'll show you one of these. I've got so many, I couldn't fit them all on my desk. There's just too many of them. Are they even mushrooms? No, they're not the mushrooms. They're more flowers. See? I've got that many. I don't even know where I've put them. These are mushrooms. They were very strange looking, these, when I bought them. I don't know if you can see. They just look really weird. I don't know if the backing paper is not quite clear or what. But until you put them on something, you can't even see what they're going to look like properly. Like that. Come back. I can't pick it up. That's another struggle I have with these. Picking them up. Yeah, look, pretty. But shiny. We don't like shiny. Well, I don't like shiny. But that one, it also, I don't know, it alters it in some other way than just taking the shine off. Makes it more pretty. Yeah, that's another one. That's another mushroom sticker. I tried it on an envelope here. It's not bad, but I think because this was rather thin and I collaged it in things that are all different heights, I don't like it as much, but I can live with it. I'll put it in something. It won't get pride of place, but it'll be in there. That one, very weird red on that mushroom. If I saw that at Ink Wild, I'd be very scared of it. I really would. Anyway, enough of me waffling about mushrooms. So yeah, we've got those. What else did I do? That's just a pretty, that was a piece of a collage masterboard. I've just stuck that on, stuck a label on, just put that on. I just thought it matched in well with that. That's pretty. Yeah, I've not even inked that or anything and I like it. And again, that's a pet sticker, looking nice and matte. I've put a couple on some playing cards. Now that, I've done that with matte gel acrylic medium, or acrylic gel matte medium, whatever you want to call it. I use this brand Pebeo. That's had one coat and I think I might give that another coat. It's still got a little bit of shine. Same with that one, but I still like it. So they're the simplest altered playing cards you will ever make. I've covered the card itself in clear gesso, put the sticker on, inked the edge, and then put some of this matte gel medium on. Put a label on if you like. I'll tell you what I wanted those to look like. If I show you these come from a pack of botanical playing cards. Yeah, they do have the name of the flower on. I couldn't tell you the name of that flower. I don't even know if it's real. Could be an AI flower that they've then printed out. I don't know. But that's where the inspiration came from. These are quite expensive. Well, they are here. They're about £10 a pack of playing cards. I can't be paying £10 for a pack of playing cards. 10p from charity shop. Just put a sticker on it. That's that. Anyway, I'm waffling on a lot about that. Also, another thing I like to put this matte gel medium on is shiny. This is Tim Holtz ephemera, and it has it's not a lot of a shine. In fact, I think that's got less shine on than that. That's more like it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think it looks vintagey enough for my liking. That looks much more vintage when I put this on. Also, I'll show you how I put it on so that you don't get brush strokes. Again, just my preferred method. I'm not an expert on this stuff. I've never used another brand of the matte gel medium. I use that one because it's cheap here in UK and it does the job. I use it for decoupage as well. So let's get cracking. I'm just going to grab something. I've got loads of things here. Playing cards, I think they're digital ones. Digital postcards. There's a bag. At some point I have stamped with text on that. I'm going to try put it on glassine. I've never tried it before. We'll see whether it works. Here we've just got, yeah, that is just book page onto card. Let's do that one first. I mean, that would be nice on it, wouldn't it? But I want to use a sticker. I do have a teeny tiny pack of mushroom stickers, so I'm going to start with a mushroom. And let's take these out. These are so tiny. I don't know where I've got a lot of these stickers from either. Some are from Amazon, some are from AliExpress, some are from eBay, some from Temu, some I've got in Happy Mail, some I've got in card kits, you know, like I used to get the kits from Your Creative Studio. So yeah, right, so I'm just going to grab a mushroom and pop it on here. I think I'll just put a mushroom on here, a label, maybe a tab, and I'm going to call it done. So it's not going to be rocket science. I'm not going to spend 3 days choosing a mushroom. Says me who then spends 3 days choosing a mushroom. I like that one. Right, you may find I may have to pause and cut bits out of video when it comes to taking the backing off these stickers. I am terrible. These seem quite thin. I think I might be able to do this. Excuse me, hands as well. I have been messing with ink. Oh, I did that straight away. Yeah. I like to curl a bit back. Then I will cut a piece of the backing off. Being careful not to cut the whole sticker off. That just helps with me positioning it. And I'm going to position it like so. So the bottom bit's now stuck. And then I can just bend it back to get the rest of the backing off. Whee. There we go. And what I also find helps when you're then going to cover it with the medium, burnish it. To be honest, just the act of burnishing it can take a bit of the shine off. I'm tilting it. I don't know. I hope you can see the shine. You see it at a different angle to me, if that makes sense. Because the camera's above me and I'm sat here, yeah. That's too much physics for my brain. No, I couldn't tell you how that is. Right, now, I use these to apply it. They're them sponge sticky things. Again, cheap and cheerful. We get them in Poundland from time to time, which is our version of Dollar Store or Dollar Tree or whatever they call them. They always have them in a shop called The Works, again if you're in UK. At Hobbycraft do have them. And another reason I like this Pebeo matte gel medium, again I don't know whether this is same for all brands, is it washes out. Right, I put it on in strokes and then I just go in with the other side of this and I just dab. It gives it sort of a little bit of a stippled effect, but when it's dry you don't see it. Now already that is disappeared back into that text. Yeah, I'm going to pop it to dry. You may find when it's dry, well, it looks better for starters when it's dry, but also you may find that you need another coat. Right, I've got that. What can we put on there? I think, tell you what, Julie, while you're opening all these new packs, instead of leaving them all on your desk to just end up everywhere, open them, put them in your boxes that you keep them in, and be tidy. It's akin to pinning your glue. Just be tidy, woman. Oh, butterflies. I might put a butterfly on this tag. Let's have a look. See, I mean, I've already inked around the edge of this tag. What we got? Oh, that's pretty, but I don't know whether it's... No, I don't like that on that tag. What about an orangey, yellowy, greeny one? Is that a colour? Orangey, yellowy, green. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of reflection in this video, but that's just what happens when you're working with all this shiny stuff. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do the butterfly and then I'll just put a little collage of labels at the bottom. Yeah, he looks good. I'm just going to put that off camera. I do have... Will it stay in there? Yeah, it's my little pot I use when I'm gluing and stuff. Just to hold my brush so I don't get glue on my table. Right, let's... Whee. Try and get this one off. How am I doing? Am I doing it? Can I do it? If this doesn't work, I then come in and start stabbing it with my craft knife. A blunt craft knife, you might be pleased to hear. I wonder if I'm going to try something. I've got some tape here. It is a low tack tape, so it might completely excuse me. It might completely defeat object, but I'm going to try it. If you don't try, you don't know. You know, like you pull napkins apart with tape. I'm going to put a bit out front, a bit out back. It might just be very wasteful of tape, this. See whether it'll pull them apart, because they drive me loopy. Does it work? Maybe my tape's not sticky enough. Oh, it worked. I'm a little bit shocked at that. Because this is low tack tape, I can take it off and then use it again. So I'll stick that on my box. That worked. Has someone told me to try that? I don't know. I honestly, I've got to an age and a stage in my life where I don't know whether all good ideas are my own or whether I've already heard them from somewhere else. Yeah. You might know what I mean with that. And then I will take the low tack tape off. Yeah, low tack tape may be a good idea so it doesn't take your background off. That's a teeny tiny bit of me. I'm a bit chuffed with that. Yeah, I'm a bit chuffed that worked. Grab my bone folder. You will... Oh, I haven't took the rest of it back enough, have I? Silly woman. Less talking, more concentrating. Whee. Yeah. I do often get comments from people, look, static, stuck to my hand. From people saying it's good to see that I make the same daft mistakes they do. Yeah, I'm full of daft mistakes, I am. Right, that's on. If you look on this, can you see where I've used, that piece of paper is quite thick overlapping that, so you can see a little bit of a line on the butterfly. I don't know whether that's going to bother me. We'll see what it looks like when we've got some of this on. I'll just like squeeze a bit out onto my brush. I'm going to, this one, because it is collage, I'm going to go from the middle to the outside. I don't want to get glue up under that sticker if there are any little gaps. And then other side of me, stipple it. I honestly don't know if it picks up on camera, the brush marks or the absence of brush marks. When I've done this, a bit more on. Yeah, now, if I've missed any bits now, I will come back with a second coat and grab them. So I'll put that one to dry. Let's bring that first one back. Can you see, it's still not dry yet. You could come in with a heat gun, but be careful because these stickers are plastic. And if you go too mad with the heat gun, you will warp them and yeah, they just won't look good. I promise they won't look good. Right, so that's two. Now, what else have we got? I'm going to try sticking one on that vellum. Oh, I've got another couple of little bits there for little stickers. I don't know what I could put. I could put a little medley of flowers up top. Turn that into a bookmark. Yeah, that'd be pretty. That's just plain. I'd need to collage on that as well. That's just a piece of digital ephemera that needs a little bit of zhuzhing up, so I'll try one on that. Again, another piece of digital ephemera. I think that were by Artie Mays. It's the only one I can remember. Yeah, that just needs digging up. Little file folder. I'll pop one on there. There's a little sewn tag. Now, I've got these as well. Oh, let's try one of these. You know, I've said you can paint the Tim Holtz ephemera. Any shiny ephemera you've got, you can paint with this. Now, there's probably, yeah, there's enough glue on this. Get a glue book, woman. By a glue book, I mean an old. I won't get the one I had before. Just an old book that I don't mind. Oh, I like them code breakers, and I've got glue on it now. I did use a book recently that had some naughty words. One of my subscribers pointed out to me. Whoops, sorry about that. I tend to use books like this, old crossword puzzle books. I didn't like this one because paper were too thin. It annoys me because it puts marks on one behind. So you might think I'm just wasting a perfectly good crossword book, but the paper were far too thin, didn't like it. So that I've just put some on there now. I'm going to have a little production line of things drying off camera. Let's try another one. I did have a slightly bigger piece of ephemera to try and paint. What we got? I've got all sorts here. But I can never find the one thing I'm looking for. Why is that in life? When I'm not looking for any more shiny ephemera, it'll all appear. No, can't find. It's gone. Let's grab, this is the pack of Timolts. Let's grab a few out of here and let's de-shine some of these. Woo! I got quite a few out there, didn't I? Yeah, see what I mean? It's not like a glossy magazine, but it's far too shiny for my liking. I have used a few in past. Maybe my tolerance for shine were a little bit higher then, but that's meant to look old and vintage and it's shiny. So something just didn't gel in my brain with that. So I'm gonna see whether I've got enough matte medium on this, and I'm just gonna come in and you can always go back in with another coat. You can put as many coats on as you want. To be honest, I'm struggling to see any I've missed on on this. Whee. When I'm doing it, you see, I just hold it up in front of the window, but you obviously can't see me if I do that. Right, so that's that. Let's try that little mushroom that we're hanging about on the desk. Yeah, a bit more acrylic gel medium on this, I think. Then I'll know where I've put it a bit easier. Whee. Yeah, I can see that better. Maybe it would colour of that other one. Then just come in. Yeah, just gentle pats. Then you don't have the brush marks. Where am I going to put that? I'm running out of spaces. Right, so that's that. Right, let's try another sticker. I'm going to try one on this first. Now that's quite thin. I would guess that's perhaps some of my 160 GSM thin card. I call it thin card thick paper. And I think we need a flower on this. Let's get some flowers on. Ooh, we've got that. Oh, what about that? Let's open these and see what they're like. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to get a box just for flowers, I think. 2 ticks. And I'm back with another box. Oh, I keep these out in all on my trolley. I've got my door shut because just as I were about to start filming, both girls came home from college and they were a bit giddy. They don't often get home at the same time. They go to different colleges. Right. So they're corralled now. They shouldn't get lost. So let's see if they're going to look pretty on here. Oh, that is quite pretty, isn't it? Just a little bit of something to lift that piece of ephemera. That, I think, yeah, go with your first choice, girl. And let's see if you can get it off easy. Go on, you know you want to. I don't want to have to come in using bits of sellotape unless it's... Oh, did I get that? Did I? 3 years later. Oh. Oh. Finally, but it weren't quick or easy. So yeah, I did pause. Right. Let's pop you there. Yeah, I like you there. Remember to take the rest of your backing off, woman. There we go. I've had 2 bone folders and lost 2 bone folders now. It's beyond a joke. Me and tools. I've just put my finger in butterfly. It looks like it's still pretty matte. I think I hear a cup of coffee arriving, but I'm not sure. I will just pause and grab my coffee. Oh yeah, caramel coffee from Aldi. Yummy. Right, so did I find bone fold before I paused to get my coffee? I don't know. So there you go. Let's bone fold that. And I'm still using the same thing because it's not dried. Middle to outside. I think I'll just do that as a matter of course. Although this one's pretty flat. I can't imagine any of this medium getting up underneath the sticker. And now we shall pat. If you want to go over the whole piece, it will make it water resistant. Not waterproof because, yeah, it is. I'm saying not waterproof. Do you know, I'll have to test that one. Because you can wash out your brush once it's completely dried, I would then be a bit wary about using this to make something completely waterproof. But I don't know. So there we go, that's knocked the shine back. It looks a little bit darker around that image. We'll see whether that stays like that. I don't know whether that's because this is a printed digital and this is inkjet ink. I don't know. We'll find out together, won't we? So I'll pop that one up on my windowsill. Oh, I've got one. Here's one I did earlier. Oh, I quite like that. That was a piece of the Tim Holtz ephemera. I didn't know how long it would take to dry, so I thought I'd do one, and because I've got the exact same piece here. Right, yeah, can you see the difference? That one is as is, and that one is after the matte medium. I like it. I can see a few bits I've missed, so I may come in and go over those, but I might put a piece of ephemera on and put another layer on with that. I don't know yet. In fact, I don't know. Let's do it. There's no to stop me doing it. I think that says mushroom. It's saying mushroom to me. I don't know if it's saying mushroom to you, but it's definitely saying mushroom to me. If you listen really intensely, you'll hear it. Mushroom. Yeah, did you hear it? Mushroom. Yeah, I have cracked up. No, I cracked up years ago. It's no new. Because I'm thinking I've got that one. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I quite like that. Now, these were a total nightmare to get the backing off, and I did have to resort to using my craft knife. I'll just try once. They're a little bit thicker, these stickers, than some of the others. No way can I do it. I'm not even sure which is front as well on these, to be honest. It's really difficult to tell. I think the front is it's a little bit less shiny, but I can't be sure. Right, grab your craft knife, woman, and show them how you faff with this. It's blunt. It's very blunt. Extremely blunt. Let's try here. Whee. Can I do it? I did it. Yes, and this is the sticker. I did it and then dropped it. Come on, sticker. Got you. This time the blade is in. So this time I can peel it back. Yeah, that is the sticker. And that is the backing. Let's cut some off. There we go. And let's pop it on here. This would be nice in a real grungy journal. There we go. Oh, that's good. Can you see the difference between where you've bone folded? It just disappears. On some of these bigger stickers as well, what I do is I like to bone fold them as I lay them down. It's like, do you know when you put the, is it sticky back plastic, what do you call it in UK? What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. That fabric, yeah, plastic sheets that you put inside drawers, and I suppose it's like even you can get the wallpaper like that now, can't you? You know, how on earth you know what I'm on about sometimes is beyond me, because I don't even know. Right, so, oh, that looks quite good. Yeah, but we need to take that shine off. Come in acrylic, matte medium. Don't use a new one when you've got one on go, woman. Put a little bit more on this time because it's a slightly bigger sticker. And paint it. Your desk working area is... I found all them shiny tags now I wanted to try it on as well. Wee. 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 And come in and get rid of those brush marks now. go. I do think it's worth taking the time to do this. And I really hope the camera's picking this up for you. Get rid of that bit there. Not with the side that's got the medium on, you silly woman. And I've just got a little corner, that's probably where I was holding it when I painted it. So I just want to get a bit on that corner, take the shine off. Whee. I quite like that. It's quite dark, that one, but I like it. So I'm going to put you on windowsill, mate. Let's have a quick look at ones we've already done. What did we do first? This one. Oh, it's nearly dry. Can you see? Certain parts are dry, certain parts are not. But that one has completely and utterly disappeared. That will look like it were printed on that book page by the time it's dry. Yeah, like I said, a tag, a bit more inking around edge, little label or something. That'll be done. A cute little embellishment for a journal. What else did we do? The butterfly. Oh, the butterfly, it's drying quite nicely, that again. That one's disappeared into the background. They seem to work really good on book pages, these. Really good. What else did we do? I seem to have put them everywhere drying. Now I can't find them. Oh, we covered that Tim Holtz mushroom, didn't we? Yep, that's almost dry. The shine is nearly gone. A little bit of shine left there in the middle. I love it. And this was a shiny tag. The shine's gone. Now I've found the other tags. See the difference? It just changes the whole look, doesn't it? In fact, I will do, while I've got it, I will do another tag. Well, that the one, I struggled to know if I got that one covered, I think. Because I'd started off just using the gel medium that I got in this sponge applicator. Yeah, they don't half soak it up, these. And then I'll just give that some little taps. Just to get rid of any marks. Whee. So that will be one I'll be proud to put in a junk journal. Right, let's do another. Oh, did we cover that? Yeah, we covered that, didn't we? I think I've got the odd one hanging about from playing earlier. Now, this is nearly dry, but I can just see bits on the edges that I've missed. There's some other bits there, but I'm not sure if they're bits that aren't dry or bits that I've missed. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you could have a mass gel medium covering session. Just get it all spread out on a mat, on your glass mat. I use my glass mat when I'm not filming, and just get them all covered. Right. We need to decorate you with some labels. I'm going to do that because I feel the need to have a project finished. I've got these labels here. I always get asked about these when I use them. There's some Tracy Fox ones. And they're just so pretty. I think, oh, that will look good. Is that upside? It's upside down. It looked good upside down, that. Wow, that's a good label for you, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Rather than just put in others, and then I'll put another little label there. I was going to do a little cluster of lots of labels, but now it's going to be one big one and a teeny tiny one. I just feel it needs some red on it. A teeny tiny red one. And it's going to be whichever one I can grab with my big sausage fingers. No, you're too red, sorry. Too red. I think that's enough red for my liking, yeah. There's red and then there's red, isn't there? We don't want anything really red. Now, other good thing about matte gel medium is it's really good for, it's a glue. That's its primary, is that its primary use? Do you know, I don't know. It's a use, it's a glue. Collage. If you're familiar with Tim Holtz stuff, use it as you would a Tim Holtz collage medium. It's the same thing. Just don't got his name on. That might be true, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, sorry Tim. As you know, I do love Tim Holtz products, but whenever I have an issue with one, I will say it. Because nobody's perfect, are they? And we don't all like the same things. I don't get on with the Tim Holtz collage mediums because they're not completely matte. I like matte. They still have a teeny tiny bit of a sheen, but that's fine. But it's not for me. It's like, I don't like cockles and mussels. Give me a prawn, I'm happy as a clam. But don't give me a cockle or a mussel, I'll throw it back at you. Really don't like them. So, let's... I do waffle about some utter rubbish, don't I? We'll put you on there, and we'll put some on top. So I've used it as a glue there. Mine's been easier just to get me... I'm not sure I've got enough under there, so I'll put a bit more on top. There, we're done. Gone a bit bubbly. Maybe it's bubbled at what I had underneath. Do you know what? I'm going to come in and dry that with glue gun. It's not a plastic sticker. I do have my glue gun out because I have been playing and messing. Yeah, if you watch me regularly, you'll know I've not done a video again for a few weeks. I've not been ill. There's been nothing wrong. I've just not had any mojo. It's February. I've had no get up and go. I've even done housework when I should have been doing a video. There we go. Yeah, you're just going to be able to see that. I wish, with hindsight now, I wish I'd just put that on with glue. Yeah, because I still like it. It's handmade. It's meant to look a bit like that. I'm going to put a tab on the top, and here's a tub of randomness, and I found that, don't know when I made it. And that is going to be my tab on this because I like it. It's a picture hanger. And I'm going to put this on with glue, not matte medium, because it needs something a bit stronger. Got my art glitter glue. I'm going to pop... Do you know, I'm sure I made a batch of these and I don't know where they are. And I just found this one. I'm very good at squirreling things away in tubs and tins and micro-organising. Love me a bit of micro-organising that I can't find out. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I did a load of tabs and then I put the picture hangers on and then I fastened them on with eyelets using my crocodile. I like that. I'm very happy with that tag. So that's a finished one. You can go in thumbnail, you look pretty. Yeah, right, what else we got now? Is the mushroom completely dry? I think that mushroom is looking dry now. I like it. So let's get a label on the mushroom. I told you it was just a crafty video, trying a few bits and bobs, and it is. Right, what labels we got here? I think we need the tiny labels back out for you because you're a teeny tiny mushroom on a teeny tiny tag. Oh, a bit of green. Bit of green, I like you. I think you need a bit of ink though. There you go. Oops. Try and hold it, woman. Keep hold of it while you're putting your ink on it. I don't even know if there's any ink on the door, but tiny bit. And we're not going to faff about, it's not a collage, it's just we're sticking a label on. We're not going to use collage stuff. When you're using the matte medium for collage like that, I think because the layer beneath was already dry and I'd probably done it by glue stick, it just brought it up a little bit. Because I put far too much on. I don't know whether to put the... I'm going to put the label there. Yeah, I don't want it at top anymore. I think the top is going to need a tab. I've got some little teeny tiny ones. These are ones that I did on my Cricut. Oh, what are you? I think I did that one with circle punch. Yeah, maybe. I thought I had some more tiny ones. There we go. There we are. I've got a teeny tiny one in brown. Yeah, I made a file for the Cricut, and if you want to, email me. Ah. In fact, say email me. I think I'll put the link. The reason I say email me is it's not free. You're not paying me for it. You have to pay Cricut for it. If you've got a Cricut and you've ever subscribed to the Cricut Access, you'll know that there's certain shapes and patterns that are free while you subscribe to Cricut Access, which is about $10 a month, £7.50 here in UK. And while you subscribed, you can use them. So if you have a Cricut Access subscription, you'll be able to use my file for cutting the tabs for free. If you don't, you will have to, you're actually buying the one shape that I used to design that tab. And again, you should know that if you've got a Cricut. And it's, I think it's something like 99 pence in UK. I don't know what that is in US, but it's about a pound or a dollar. And then you can get that file that will cut these tabs, and you can make them whatever size you want. Then you're not limited with a punch. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Probably need an eyelet in that one. That's dry. But I am so happy with these. You can hear it. It's matte. It's not shiny. That really does look like it was printed on that book page. Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos of people using rubbers, sanding them. They're all good. They all work. This is just my preferred way. I suppose as I'm a bit of a, not a perfectionist, but sometimes I don't want imperfections in certain things. I want that mushroom to look like it came on that tag, and now it does. I'm an happy bunny. Whee! So that's that one. What else we're going to faff with now? What have I got? Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, I like that. So that's the one on the printed digital. Yes, where I've put the matte medium. Can you see? Do you know how I said on those, on the stickers, sometimes it's as though it gives some greater depth to the colour. Can you see what's happened on this? I like the colour of that digital more when it's got the matte medium on than I did before, but I also like how it's just given that flower sort of a halo of a different colour. On that I like it. It's not disappearing into background, but I like what we've got. And I'm going to leave that as is. That'll look lovely tucked in a pocket. So that's another completed one we've done. Oh, where have I put, what have I done with you? Oh, I've just put that on that. I've stuck that. I do that all time. I need a desk 10 foot wide. So let's crack on and make something else. Do you know what? I'm just going to tidy the desk and I'll be back with you. And I'm back, so we're a bit tidier. Right, I've got a few things now I'm going to try the stickers on. That's a tiny tag, we'll put one on there. I've got the glassine bag. I've got a feeling that's going to wrinkle and not work very well, but we'll see, won't we? I've got a couple of digital postcards. I've gone for the little ones because a lot of my flowers are little. And I've got a couple of plain cards. One that's sanded that. I didn't gesso that. I gave up on sanding them though because it's really not good for me breathing unless I'm outside doing it. And that's a gessoed one. And to put the flowers on, I've gone for ones that don't have, I've not like picked, excuse me, the 9 like that. That is one I would put a napkin on or something because we've got a lot of white space, so that'll look good with a, what's it on? Ooh, that's sanded. I'm going to use that one. Well, I'll use them both. I'll never make my mind up, will I? I've got this envelope again. It's quite thin, but we'll try it and see. I think I might actually have got this. That is a very thin book page tag. We'll see. We'll see if that works. So, grab some flowers. I want flowers for these, I think. I've got this other really pretty pack that I've never opened. Grab the flower box for them. Whee. Be tidy. I'll never be tidy, who am I kidding? While I was paused, I put pin back in my glue, retracted my craft knife. Yeah. All things I can't do as I'm working. Right, these are so pretty. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that'll look lovely there. No, it won't. I don't like it with red. It'll look lovely on that one. pretty, pretty. What colour should we have on that? Oh, I like the blue. I do think the blue looks good with that red stamp. So that one can go on there. We'll grab one for this. They're hard to see as well, these, you know, when they're all shining, see-through. Oh, that's nice. I like that. You're pretty on there. And we'll have something with a bit more impact on here. I think we've used that one already. Oh no, we used a similar one on that. I don't know if I like that with red, you know. I don't know. I think red needs a different colour. I've got some yellow ones. Oh, just get them all out and mix them up now, woman. Can you see this box? Talk about too many stickers. Ooh, that one's pretty. I don't know though. I think I'd like that one off bottom. I don't like how the flower is dead on the diamonds. Oh, what about this? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's the one on there. And what else have we got? I've picked all red cards. I could have done with picking a black one. Oh, look at that. A teeny tiny black one. A teeny tiny flower to go on a teeny tiny card. Oh, look at these. Got some teeny tiny roses. Oh, that's so pretty. That's not a rose, but that is pretty. Oh, I like that. But do I like this more? Oh, that's the one I'd spied. The rose. Oh, I like that. That looks good. I'm just going to open my door. I've got a Nala scratching at the door. Hello? Do you want to come in? No, you're just looking at me now as if so. Why wouldn't she let me in before? Hello? You can just hear a bell tinkling. She won't come at desk. She's gone now. She won't let me pick her up either. Yeah, she's not a lap cat. So she's been in, inspected what I'm doing, and now she's off. Right, so those are going to go on there. Now let's pick one for here. I think I want one with a bit more impact. I like that. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, we're going to use that. Right. Now comes the hard part. The hard part is getting the backing off the flowers. Now, if I start to struggle, I will pause and I will get them to the point where I've got... Oh, that one came off pretty easy. You know, like here where I've cut part of the backing off. But that one, oh, I've cut backing off and then not took it off. Do you know, if these came with the backing sliced, it'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? So you're going to go there. Yes, I like you. So I'll stick them all on. We'll do these ones in production line style. I'll stick them on, then I'll burnish them, and then I will get the matte medium on them all. Is that one going to work for Mama? Go on, you know you want to. I felt it then. Go on. Yes, did it. So at least we're doing them in real time. There you go. That's you. This one's so pretty. Oh, and it works straight away. I think I'm getting the hang of them. I don't think I'll ever be able to do those huge mushroom stickers though. The backing on those is a different kettle of fish. It's thick. Let's try the rose. Whee. Go on, done it. Ooh. I wish I could remember where I got certain packs of these from. So then I could be able to tell you which ones the backings come off easier. But I can't. It would take me so long to... It would take me longer to find out where I got them from than for you to find some. What I always say is, if you don't want them in a hurry, get them from Temu or AliExpress. They take longer to come, but they're cheaper. Although, having said that, quite often they're as cheap on Amazon and eBay these days. because they're coming directly from the same manufacturer. And we're not even going to go into why we might be paying more for all things from China soon. No, don't go there, woman. Don't go there. Same in UK, you know. Let's try get backing off this rose. Oh, I felt it. I'm quite impressed with how easy these were. I'm still going to cut part at backing off this, especially when these stickers are intricate, because sometimes if I don't do, I've nearly cut sticker in half there, if I don't cut the backing off, covered in bits of, if I don't cut the backing off, I then get them all folded up trying to stick them on. Same with those vellum stickers that you get. Now that's you. Do you know, I think I might to cut into that sticker, but we'll cover it up, won't we? Yeah, of course we will. I nearly decapitated the rose. A rose without a head. No, that's not the poem, is it? Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stuck on. We're now going to burnish all 6 together. Oh, I found my favourite bone folder. Burnish, burnish, burnish. By burnishing it, you're not going to get the glue under the edge as easily. Also, it gets rid of air bubbles, and also it already starts to take some of the shine off. Did I take the backing off that? No, I didn't, silly woman. I bet you spotted that. Eagle-eyed people. I'm not... oh, do you know that? It's not very shiny at all after burnishing with this bone folder. Strange. There's probably a highly technical reason for that. I just don't know what it is. It's above my pay grade. Burnish, burnish. There we go. I think that does have a lot to do with why it disappears into the background. Perhaps more so than the matte medium. That just takes the shine off it. I don't know if I've burnished this one. No, I hadn't. There we go. That one is onto gesso. So it's got a little bit more of a bumpy look, that, because the gesso has got a bit of texture to it. Did I burnish that? I think I did burnish that one. So that's them all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've still got 6. I'm going to use a fresh one of these because that will have started to dry. It's been so long since I've used it. And you might get little bits and bumps and nasty bits. But that will wash and I can use it another day. So I'm going to use a clean one. It's probably the way to go if you're not making a video. Do all the sticking, then the burnishing, then the gesso in. It's not even gesso, it's matte medium. Then the matte medium in. I can't say that. The matte medium-ing. Oh yeah, can you see what this has done as well? I've not used a waterproof ink. So I'm going to come in and tap right from the beginning. I don't know what ink I did this bag with, but it's not waterproof because it started to move the ink. I don't know whether you'll pick up on that. It's given it sort of a similar look to the one I did on the printed thing. So do you know what I'm going to do here? It has wrinkled, but I'm going to go ahead and just pat some all over. Then it won't make the fact that that ink's smudged a little bit look quite as obvious. So anyway, we're trying to save it. That's not wrinkled as much as I thought it would, but it has wrinkled a little. We'll see what happens when it dries. Now I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one next. This is another digital. So again, we might see a difference in the colour around the flower. Do you know what? Again, I'm just going to pat all over this. Strange that, well, it's not strange. I think it's because inkjet ink is not waterproof. Maybe if you had a laser printer. I have a laser printer now, but I still have not used my laser printer. I bought it in sale on a Black Friday sale, and can you believe I've not even got round to using it? I know that's bad, isn't it? Whee. I don't know if some of the colour has got onto my brush as well. We shall see. Right, let's get my glue book and just... What? Yeah, can you see? Got some of the colour in it. I should have got rid of most of it. I've just put the book on top of something I'd gessoed. I'm a nightmare. I'm an absolute nightmare. I should not be allowed to do things like this. And let's try this one. Brush it and then stipple it. There we go. Yeah, I really should have swapped to a new one. I can still see bits of ink in that. Can you see? Although, do you know what? It's giving it a different look. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of ink in with that. I'm not going to use it for that. Again, I'm going to get another sponge. It's a good job these come in big packs, isn't it? And you get a lot of them. So here we go. I've got another one. Oh, that one's a bit wonky. Oh, it might actually be easier to use. So yeah, be very careful when you're doing this onto anything that you've inked previously or printed previously. I don't think it lifted the ink from the digital, but it definitely lifted it from this. I don't know what ink I'd used there at all, because I've no idea when I inked that. Could have been years ago. One never knows with me, does one? Right. Yeah, that's better. We're back to clear gesso now. It's not even gesso. Why do I keep calling it gesso? Matte medium. So that's brushed on. Turn it over to stipple, or it'll just keep putting more glue on. Matte medium on, whatever it is. Sticky stuff. There we go. That has pretty much disappeared back into card, that sticker. I like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got one more to do. This again is a digital, and I'm starting with a clear brush. So a little bit more matte medium. This will probably just show that it definitely was the ink I'd stamped that text with. So if you're going to be doing it on two backgrounds that you've stamped with, I would suggest you make sure you used a waterproof ink or heat set it. It's not something I've done much of, but I've got a feeling that, well, not a feeling, I've seen other people say it. I've seen people say it. I do come out with some rubbish. That if you heat set even non-waterproof inks or inkjet paper, it makes it less likely to run. Again, it's not, I can't say that. And I'm going over this again because although it hasn't run the ink, it gives it a different colour. In fact, I like it. It gives it a better colour than it had already. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause and drink some coffee, and I'm going to come back when these are dry, because my desk's a bit full now. If I try and do, look, I'm already messing it up. If I try and do something else in this 6-inch space, I'll end up mucking these up. So 2 ticks. And I'm back. So I've just let them dry. I did have to do something though while it dried. And remember that one I said I intended being a bookmark? I dug out 4 tiny flowers that fit on. The stickers on these did overhang where I'd sewn, so I just cut some of the clear off the edges to make sure they fit. I've now burnished them, and I'm going to put some matte medium on those because it's very satisfying to see the matte medium, the stickers disappear into the background when you put this matte medium on them. Don't know which side I'd glue on. So let's see with these. Start at bottom. Oh yeah, they look good. Yes, I'm thinking that, yeah, these do look their best on book page, don't they? Out of the ones I've tried. I'm going to try one more thing before I go, and I'll do it very quickly. And I think you can see them here. These are a pack of tags that I got from Tapeology. If you've not heard of Tapeology, they do all sorts of yummy stuff. I think they might even do some pet stickers on pet tape that I've normally shied away from because it's shiny. And we've already gone into my dislike of shiny things, but look at that. I love it. I'm going to have to make some more of those. One of those in every junk journal. I've put a little slot punch in and I'll thread some ribbon through when that's dry. But yeah, like I said, the last thing I want to try is this. Now these are going to be some ready made. Oh, these are the ones I did, by the way. You can see, because that's changed the colour on the digital, it's a lighter colour around the flower. We've still got rid of the shine, but it's not my favourite effect. The glassine bag, as predicted, it's gone very wrinkly. So again, I don't think I'd do this again on glassine. Very wrinkly. I'll use this one, but I won't be in a rush to make any more. Again, book page, we just know book page, the stickers just disappear. You don't know the stickers. Get this digital. That one looks better somehow than the other. I don't know why, but it does. I like that. The playing card that was sanded. Now, if you look, you can still see that there's some shinier parts of the playing card than where the sticker is. So what I'm going to do with this, in fact, I'll do it now. I'm just going to put matte medium on the rest of the playing card. And then I'll be happy with that, because the playing card around the edges is now shinier than the blinking sticker. So that'll be something I'll be aware of in future. The gessoed one looked fine, but this sanded one, yeah, we still had some shine of the playing card. That looks a bit better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's just do some on these. I'm just going to grab some of the tags. They're like slightly embossed. Once you've put a focal point on these, maybe a label, they're done, aren't they? Oh, Nala, what are you doing? She'll be chasing a tail. The cheeky cat. She's outside my door again. I do have people saying, oh, let Nala in so we can see her. Nala's not a desk cat. She's not going to come jumping up on desk. She might come for a nosy every now and again while I'm crafting, but it's not her style, honestly. If you don't know, I did get Nala as a rescue about 3 years ago now. Wow, that's gone quick. She was a very nervous cat. She's scared of her own shadow. Sometimes she's scared of her own tail. It's like she doesn't know it belongs to her. Yeah, we do think that Nala had an injury to her tail, because it's a bit weird at the end. The end of it just does its own thing. And you can touch it and she doesn't know she's touching it. It's like she's got no feeling in under her tail. And I think that's why she sometimes goes mad with it. We don't know. We'll never know, but she's a cutie. Right, stickers. No, I don't want that one. I've used that one. That one looks nice. I'm pulling from that tiny little pack. A lot of them have now got buried in the others, but oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous on there. In fact, I think that might need to go on a bigger... yeah, that's going to be that. That's going to be that. These are going to be the quickest tags in the world ever. I'm using mainly red. I think that's because these tags are burgundy. Also, mainly this pack was red. Durr. Oh, I like that in there. Yes, we like that. My desk just isn't big enough, is it? I like that in there. What else we got? Oh, I've used that one once. Have I used that one? No. Where can you go? I think you're going to look nice on there. Yes, you look lovely. I think these were some of the ones that were... yeah, these were very easy to get the backing off. And I'm going to be brave and not cut the backing. Can you see? It just wants to stick where it wants to stick. That's one. I will be burnishing them. So this is going to be like a little mass make of tags. Ooh. Oh, imagine if these were Christmas ones. Ah, that stuck before I wanted it to. This is why I cut half the backing off normally. But I'm getting a bit impatient. My craft room's going to need a good clean after this. With all the stickers everywhere. The backing off the stickers, should I say. Did I set? Yeah, I did set it plain. I'm good at that when I've had it paused. Especially when I'm rusting, I've not videoed for a while. I forget to set it plain again. And then half at project's done. But luckily, I have not done that. That one's not stuck, is it? Oh, I just did that accidentally. So, yeah. Oh, look at them. These are just done. They're done. That's a bit pink, isn't it? I don't like that. A bit too pink for my liking. Oh, you look nice in there. Whee. I mean, they're not going totally in the frames. I'm not that much of a perfectionist anymore. It's like a hint of a frame around things, this, isn't it? Although that one, having said that, that nearly went totally into frame. You silly woman. And then I will burnish them. And then I will matte medium them. Oh, look, I'm covered in them. I am a very staticky person. Do you know, like static electricity affects some people more than others. I was always one of them people who, in fact, still now, I get electric shocks off handrails and escalators if I touch metal bit. I used to get electric shocks off car doors. Yeah, any metal pipe work. And I mean to the point where it sizzles and it crackles. And I always say it's because I've got an electric personality. There you go. Whee. Yeah, I once had them check at garage if they were wrong with my car. What were it? Were a Peugeot 206 I got after having Vauxhall courses for years when I was a driving instructor. And I used to get some terrible shocks off car doer. No, not wrong with car, it was just me. So why I got more off that car than other, I don't know. I really don't know. Right, that's them bone folded. These look so pretty, don't they? Oh, I like these. Get this. Get some gesso. No, it's not. How many times in this video have I called this matte medium gesso? It's matte medium. Acrylic gel matte medium. Gesso. Lordy. Whee. And stipple it a little bit. Oh, I like this paper. It's not going wrinkly. These are going to be so quick and easy to do. I'm doing it with the gluey side to get the glue on, and then I'm going over to the side because I've got quite a bit of glue in my sponge by this point. There we go. I don't want to waste it. Waste not, want not, as they say. Yes, I am the kind of person who cuts the sauce bottles open to get the last bit out. Oh, my mum used to water everything down when it got to the last bit with vinegar. Oh, awful. Some things can take that, some things can't. Then she used to wonder why you'd gone off things. Oh, don't you like that anymore? Well, I liked it as it came when we bought it, but I don't like it anymore. So I don't do that. A bit more. Yeah, I really like how these look. Bit of ink round edges. Stick a tab on top. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. We know how to ink edges. We know how to stick tabs on top of things. So you probably will have seen these in the thumbnail. And you'll be now thinking, wow, is that all they were? Yeah, this is all they were. Whee. I've no idea what's going to be in my thumbnail yet. I've not took photo yet. I'll try and fit in a selection or as many as I can. I don't know. Right. I'm really happy with those. Have I got them all? I have. Is that one? No, I didn't put one on that. So, we've made all sorts here. So, how long have I been? We're on 1 hour and 5 minutes. I've paused a few times, but I've not actually paused to do things. So, everything here, I've got that one, I've got the playing card, that tag I did finish off. Then we've got that one. Yeah, we've done quite a few things, haven't we, in this hour. Yeah, that's just some I've covered in gesso. So, quick and easy. Get your stash used up, especially if you've got a load of those shiny stickers. If you haven't got a load of those shiny stickers, use other stickers. It'll be even quicker and easier for you. Yeah, and those, that's just a tag I happen to have lying about. But you may not have had a tag lying about, and I didn't want to be collaging today. But I love those. They look absolutely gorgeous. And I think my new favourite is this bookmark. How lovely is that? That's just book page. You don't have to sew around the edge. A few stickers and the gesso. So yeah, I'll be adding a lot more of these pet stickers to my book pages within journals. Now I know how good they look with the matte medium, not the gesso. I'll try and beep it. No, I can't. I'm not that good at editing. I can't beep out every time I've said gesso. Try it with gesso. It's not as transparent. Clear gesso, yes, is, but don't try and white. You won't be able to see sticker. I'm rambling. I'm talking rubbish now. It's time for me to love you and leave you. So I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to link to a video I did where I altered some playing cards with some napkins, but I'm definitely going to be trying a few more with these stickers. I might try a sticker over. Oh, I did try a sticker over a napkin. There, it worked. Shut up, Julie. Right, that's all I've got to say now. I've talked enough. I'll see you next time. Bye.